Senator Ernst is also behind some new health care legislation that has its critics. We address that in this Web Extra. Health care was another defining issue in the midterm elections that is attributed to Democrats regaining control of the House of Representatives. You are among the sponsors of legislation that does have to do with health care. Its stated intent is to protect insurance coverage for people with pre-existing conditions.
Absolutely.
What do you say to people, though, who maintain that's not necessary because it already exists in the Affordable Care Act? Why not just defend the Affordable Care Act?
Well, in today's day and age, we do see a lawsuit moving forward that could potentially dismantle the ACA.
Right.
And so if that happens, we need to make sure that we are reiterating that pre-existing conditions will be covered in any future insurance actions. I do want to go back because we talk about health care, and the ACA was not health care.
Well, it's health insurance, a form of health, giving people more access to health coverage.
To health insurance.
Which they weren't able to get, a lot of people weren't able to get before.
Correct, and many that had pre-existing conditions. So we want to make sure that that vulnerable population has access to health insurance. But bottom line, health insurance, the cost will continue to go up if we're not controlling health care costs.
Do you support that lawsuit that is going forward that would dismantle the Affordable Care Act altogether?
I am not going to make a determination on that. I am not an attorney, but I would say that yes, I would like to see different forms of healthcare coverage that exist out there that will bring costs down. I do want to see that addressed. Healthcare costs is what we should be focusing on. What the ACA did was open up access to insurance, but those costs will continue to go up. Nothing that was done in the ACA actually brings healthcare costs down. Number one, pharmaceuticals. That is, when I talk to not only consumers but also healthcare providers, they always state the number one cost is pharmaceuticals. So how do we tackle that? We need to look into that. I'm co-sponsor on 5 different bills that deal with providing transparency and controlling costs in pharmaceuticals.
Do you believe healthcare is a right?
I believe everyone should have access to health care.